Welcome to this series of hints and tips designed to improve your travel experience. This question has come in from someone who has asked us for some advice about sensible packing for their trip. Most of us can probably remember the problems that happen when we do try to pack everything we're sure we're going to need for that special occasion, and of course the problems that generally arise from such attempts. The first thing you should be aware of is that it's far better to try to mix and match your wardrobe. A thoughtful selection of clothing items allows you to combine elements in many ways to ensure many different combinations. Roll your clothing. You'll generally find that if you roll your items of clothing rather than trying to lay them flat in your case, you'll be able to fit a lot more in. When doing this, try to fit your rolled up items into all of the spare spaces that then become available in your case. This will, however, mean that you'll need to press many of these items before wearing them. So consider the option of perhaps taking a portable clothes steamer with you on your trip. Also, remember your weight limitations. There are two issues here. One is what the airline will allow, and also what you can comfortably carry at the other end. Excess baggage costs can be very high, and in fact costs exceeding $15 per kilogram is common on some flights. If necessary, wear your heavy coats and shoes onto the aircraft rather than putting them in your luggage. And be aware of the most stringent luggage limitation on your trip. Different airlines have different limits. Leave space and wait for purchases. We recommend that you don't pack to the limit on space or weight when you're leaving home if you're planning to purchase anything at all while you're away. When shopping, keep in mind the additional space and weight implications of your purchase. And remember that a scarf can make a whole new outfit. Women in particular should remember to pack a number of scarves into their luggage. The scarf can be added to your basic outfit to provide highlights and to offer the appearance of a whole different outfit. It can also be used as a form of head covering in situations where this is culturally necessary in any of the places that you're planning to visit. And always remember that you have to carry it. Despite the limitations placed on luggage weight and size by the airline, at some stage most of us will need to move it around ourselves. If you're purchasing luggage, trying to look for the four-wheel spinner type luggage is often simpler to travel with than other types, but on a carpeted surface you'll still need to drag one of these. Don't run the risk of back damage while you're away from home. It'll be costly and will spoil the enjoyment of your vacation. Sensible shoes are a must. Don't forget to pack some sensible walking shoes in your wardrobe. At some stage you'll be travelling on foot and don't want to damage your dress shoes. Your feet may also swell after long-haul flights, and therefore sensible and comfortable shoes can be really appreciated. And such shoes generally are quite light in weight and won't take up too much space in your luggage. Limit your colour schemes. Remember that you'll probably be limited with what you can carry. Therefore, don't take too many colour schemes with you. You can use basic colours and use accessories to add the appearance of different outfits. And always, for women, remember to have a little black dress. This can always be useful as a multi-purpose item of clothing for a cocktail party, opera, ballet, or even just to be well dressed for dinner. It's usually small and light and easy to pack, and the dress can always be dressed up or dressed down. It's your choice. And whenever possible, you should pack a lightweight parka or anorak just to provide protection against inclement weather. This should be small, waterproof, light, and easily rolled into a small volume. It needn't be all that stylish, but at least it should be functional. If you're carrying items on board an aircraft, make sure that you're aware of the limitations for liquids and the gels. It's much better to carry items like shampoos in smaller quantities rather than large packs. This helps to reduce your overall weight. Carry only what you need for the trip, not your complete collection. And we recommend putting everything into resealable plastic bags so that nothing can leak into your clothing whilst it's in the hold of the aircraft. We also recommend that you should mix the family's clothes. If you're taking more than one piece of luggage in the hold, consider mixing clothing items for family members into more than one bag. Therefore, if one bag gets lost or delayed, then no one in the family will be caught without any spare clothes at the destination. For much more, please visit www.traveltipsandhints.com.